welcome back to my YouTube channel and to another video. And today's video I'm going to be bringing you Theo's nursery tour. Now just to give you a little bit of context, this is the smallest room in our house. Obviously he's lucky to have a little his own little room to go into eventually, but just to give you a bit of context, this is the smallest room of our house, so it took some juggling to sort of get everything in place and how we wanted it, but I'll talk you through that. So he's obviously still in with us at the moment. He's only 7 weeks old at the moment, so we'll be putting him in this room from about 6 months onwards, so his own little nursery. So when we moved into this house, they previously used this room as a little nursery, so he's kind of like left it as it was for our daughter Amelia, who was in here. She's obviously now moved out of here and into the other room, but yeah, we wanted to sort of freshen it up for Theo, so he had his own room, make it a boys nursery, and just really have it a bit more in our style, so that's what we've done. So let me get into the video and show you exactly what we've done and what we've chosen how to decorate his nursery. So I'll start by the door, and actually we've got some hanging storage here, because it is such a small room I wanted to get as much storage in as possible. So I've got this hanging sort of like rabbit style with pockets, so it's got 3 pockets in that, and I just really liked it. And underneath here you can sort of just see it, I've got the sort of like ruler measuring tape for sort of like a height chart, so I really love the idea of sort of measuring their height year by year and sort of jotting it down on there. I mean, I had that with my brother when I was a child, and it's just really nice thing to sort of see how you grow. So I've got that on the back of the door, and then as we swing around to this part of the wall here, again another opportunity to sort of have a bit of storage and also show off some nice things. We've got this like wooden hanging unit there, and on here I'll just go through what I've hung. So I've got this lovely sort of like woven rainbow, and this was from a B&M. This was actually a gift for Theo, and it's sort of like a bit of a rattle and it vibrates as well. So that's like a little fox on there. I've got this sign here which was nice, and it says "and so the adventure begins." I just really like this pattern and the quote on that. And then I've got a pair of hanging shoes here, and these are actually my husband Sam's when he was a little baby, so I thought that was a really nice memento to have out on display here as well. So just an opportunity here to show some nice things and have them on display. I wanted some nice sort of like nursery artwork on the walls, so I chose 2 here, and these are both from Etsy, and with like everything in the room I'm going to try and put all the links down below for you if I can re-find these shops. So these 2 particular were from Etsy, the frames were from H&M, because we've got quite a light 3 colours walls of white. I really wanted to add some warm touches with wood, so I went for the wood frames here, and it's a sort of map of the world, sort of like a kids illustration style, and then an alphabet again, kids illustration style. I just thought they were really cute, and they matched as well. They come from the same illustrator on Etsy, so I really liked them, and I think they really work well here to fill up the wall. I've got this another storage basket here. Again, there's a theme of storage in this room and how important it is, just because it's so small, and it's filled with baby toys. Now all of these were Amelia's baby toys, so Theo does not need any more baby toys. He has absolutely plenty, but I really liked it. It's got a face of a bear with little ears here. I thought it was really sweet and just absolutely perfect for this nursery. Again, in this sort of like wicker style, so it really warms up the space. So I just thought it was great and just perfect for housing all of his toys. So now I'm going to talk you through the drawers that we got for his room. So these are the Ikea Hemnes range, and actually we got this off of Facebook Marketplace at an absolute bargain price, because I always had the idea of painting them. I didn't want them white or the grey that they come in. I wanted to paint them. So this is Farrow & Ball India Yellow, and I absolutely love this colour. I think it has come out really well. I'm so pleased with the finish of it, and how it fits within the colour of the room. So yeah, really happy with these. It also does have enough space on top where if we did want to have a change mat, we can. So I didn't want to specifically buy a changing unit. I didn't think we needed it. So yeah, we can obviously have a change space up here if we need to. So yeah, absolutely loved this and just think it's come out perfect. So I'm just going to show you how I've organised these drawers now. So what I've done is I've bought the storage Ikea boxes. So these are absolutely great. They sort of fold down and collapse as well. So you've got different sizes. You've got squares and rectangles, and then the larger squares ones as well. So in this one, I've sort of stored all his sort of like hats. So they're sort of like thin cotton hats in this one. You've got winter and summer hats there at the back. In this one, I've got some of his bibs. Bits and pieces. In this one are all his little socks. In this one I've got some more bibs and his swaddle there. And then sort of in this one I've sectioned as his vitamin D drops and some samples of Sudocrem that I've collected, and then some spare muslin blankets and muslin squares and blankets at the bottom as well. So it's just really, really good for organising, sectioning out all your products, so just to make it really, really organised and so you know where everything is. So in the next drawers down, I've got where all his vests and baby grows are. So these again are the really big squares that I told you they come in, so they're really, really large and they sit in here perfectly. So I've got all his vests here. I've got another one at the back of things at the moment that he's outgrown of, so I'll pop them at the back so I know not to use them. So these are all his baby grows, and I fold them like this, sort of like Marie Kondo style, so therefore you can see absolutely everything, and I just really love this style of folding. It's just so easy to see what you have. And then lastly in this one I've got all his sort of like cardigans and little jumpers that he's got, and some little joggers there as well. So again, it's just super easy to see what you've got. So I've started up a few things on top. I'm not completely happy with this, so I'm going to probably fiddle around with it and buy new bits and add to how I'm going to style the top. At the moment here I put this little basket. This was just a little charity shop find that I found, again to add that warmth, that texture into the space, and a couple of little cuddly toys. I just absolutely love these ones, and a couple of Child Farms samples. I absolutely love using Child's Farm. We use it on Amelia and really liked it, so he's got that as well. This box came as a gift, which I absolutely loved, the box from Jojo Mum and Bebe. At the moment it's housing all his spare hats and little boots and things, so I'm just keeping that on top here. And then this pillow, this rainbow pillow, is from H&M, and this is just styled here with a couple of cuddly little toys and comfort blankets there. So above the unit we've got these two bookshelves. These are also from Ikea, and they're really lovely, and they actually house quite a lot of books. There's quite a few books on here, so it's really good for book storage. So we've got all of Amelia's favourites, and then he's got some new ones as well. He's got some personalised ones with his name. These are always great. These not that's not my penguin, that's not my lion. So really good for babies with different textures. I've also put up here his baby book, his baby memory book, just so I can have that on show and fill that in throughout the year. So we actually have these with Amelia, and we've put them back in the same place. They really worked well for her, so we just sort of updated it and added a few books in for Theo as well. So I've added a few things to his windowsill as well. This is actually a little night light, so again, if we wanted to do nappy changes in here, we can just pop a little night light on as opposed to the big light as well for night changes. There's a little silver comb and brush here, which used to be mine when I was a baby, so we don't use that, but that's just for display purposes only, but just thought it was a nice sentimental thing to have on display there. A little cuddly toy, some little ABC blocks, and a little plant as well. So just a few little things here to style up his shelf. So I've added another little storage basket here next to the cot. This one is from Ikea, so again had a little bit of space in this corner, so just wanted to utilise that. In this I've got spare blankets and baby sleep suits at the moment, just bigger ones, so he's not in those, so they're going to be stored in there. And then the rug that I'm currently standing on is from H&M, and it's sort of like rainbows at each end in a neutral colour, so at the moment it's working really well in here and it looks really nice. So the cot that we've got in the nursery actually was Amelia's cot, so we're reusing that. It's a cot bed, so it does turn into a bed as well, although we actually never did use it as a bed for Amelia because she went straight from the cot into her new bedroom and new big girl bed, but we could do that for him in here. There's space for that, so that's nice. So that does mean it's a slightly bigger cot than a cot, just a cot, because it's a cot bed, but that's fine. And then on here at the moment, sorry, just to say, this was from Mother Care. That is where we bought the bed. It's really, really nice. It's worked really, really well for Amelia, and she slept really well in it, so fingers crossed he will too. And then at the moment I've just got a few cuddly toys that we've been collecting for him. This is his newest purchase, which is an octopus and from Ikea, and again bringing in touches of the yellow into the room to sort of match the unit, so I really, really like that. This used to be mine, so that was a little baby giraffe, so I thought that was really, really sweet. And then lastly, this was a gift from a friend, and it's a little bunny, and it's got born into it 2023 on the foot, so again a really lovely keepsake for him to have. So above his cot, I've actually got this really lovely wall hanging, and it's personalised with his name, Theodore Robin. I really, really like this, and I think it goes so well with the colour behind. So I think it looks really great. I'm so, so pleased with it. And just actually to touch on colours, I wanted to talk about the colours in the room. So this side of the room has one feature wall, and this is Farrow & Ball Oval Room Blue. The rest of the three walls are Farrow & Ball Webbit, and obviously I've spoken about the yellow units, which were Farrow & Ball India Yellow. So they're the colours that we brought into the room, and I really, really love this Oval Room Blue with yellow. Like, I think it just sort of contrasts really, really well. So that's why I wanted to bring the units in and have little touch and pops of colour with that. So I think the colours work absolutely brilliantly, and I absolutely love them. So just in front of his cot, we've actually got a toy box. Again, this used to be Amelia's, we've just housed it in a different area, so we've popped it here. Again, because this room is so small, we wanted to pop in as much storage as we could. So at the moment it's not got a lot of toys in it, but obviously as he gets bigger we'll get more of his toys out of storage and pop it in there for him to use, or bring them downstairs and do a bit of toy rotation using it and stuff like that. But yeah, this was just literally to add a little bit of extra storage for him. And then lastly, we're on to his wardrobes. Again, these were here with Amelia. These are from Ikea. I actually can't remember the name of them now, but if I do find them, I will link them below for you so you know what ones they are. We actually got these ones because the wall sets back a little bit in this room here, and they fit absolutely perfect to give that little bit of extra room and sit them back there. So we got these. It's got three doors, of the middle one's got a mirror in it. Yeah, they're small, they're sort of compact. This one's got shelves inside, and this one's got hanging, so lots and lots of storage for on top as well. So yeah, they were just really great. So this is his hanging storage and all his clothes at the minute. As you can see, he's getting quite a lot of clothes at the moment. I just can't stop buying baby clothes. I absolutely love it. So yes, these are all his clothes at the minute, all the way from newborn up to 12 months. What I do need to do actually is you can get some really lovely hanging dividers. So you can get 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and so on up to 1. So I really want to do that to sort of section out the sizes so I know what I'm using and what's next. So that's my next thing to find. But yeah, some really good storage in this cupboard. So that is Theo's nursery room, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do comment below on bits of the nursery that you like, or if there's bits that maybe I didn't mention. I think I've mentioned everything where everything's from, but if I miss anything, then please do let me know and I'll try and find that for you. So please do leave a comment. And so yeah, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and follow along for more videos in the future. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.